Hey, what up YouTube goons, this is Viewer Ice and today I'm gonna give my list of the 10 coolest black characters in anime. This video isn't necessarily about the strongest black characters, it is just about 10 characters that I think are the dopest. I try to do a wide variety of anime videos, so you may not always get what you want, but sometimes you will for sure get what you need, so please like and subscribe. The opener for this one is a character from Juju Kaisen. I don't know a lot about this character purely because I don't read the manga, but he came across as a dope character in the JJK movie. He was actually a standout in the movie for me personally, and that great fight he had with Gojo is the reason why he's included in this video. He of course lost the fight, but that didn't diminish my liking for the guy in any type of way. Miguel O'Doul just had that aura that makes him a likable character even though he was introduced to us as an antagonist. Look, I really need to restart Fire Force. My mind at this point is dust, but even in its dusty form, I still have to give some respects to Ogun Montgomery. Ogun is far from the main character of Fire Force, but he's still highly impressive as far as I remember. He's also a great representation of how an actual black teenager looks like. Next up we have Mugen from Samurai Templu. Mugen may be another character who isn't technically black, but he has a darker skin tone, and this anime is also heavily influenced by black culture, so I will give him the pass. If you have ever watched Samurai Templu, you will definitely understand even Mugen's fighting style is influenced by breakdancing. At number 7 we have Scar from Fullmetal Alchemist. Scar is a character who is driven by hatred and vengeance. He was introduced to us as an antagonist, but there is of course reason for his darkness. Beside him being a slightly more complex character, I also respect him for being the man to finally take down King Bradley. If the fight started when both of them were at 100%, my money would have solely been on Bradley, but Scar being able to down that monster that was Wrath was still highly impressive. Black Lagoon is one of my favorite anime of all time and something that I'm surely gonna have to rewatch sometime soon, so my boy Dutch was 100% gonna be included in this video. One thing I like about Dutch, except the fact that he's a cool, calm and collective leader and also basically a pirate, is just the fact that he looks like a black guy that you can come across in the real world. The next thing I'm gonna say will have nothing to do with Dutch directly, but people are so desperate these days to make live action anime, but Black Lagoon is basically something that could be a perfect live action. Just think about it. I talked about Ogun being a cool representation of how a black character should look, and Canary from Hunter x Hunter would surely be the female equivalent. She isn't a major character or anything like that, but even though she didn't have a lot of screen time, she was instantly likable. The thing about Canary is she has such a perfect design that she's a character that would most likely be included in the majority of videos of this specific topic. You know, there was no way in heaven or hell that Afro Samurai wasn't gonna make this video. I mean, bro has one of the greatest afros in the history of afros. That alone should give him a spot, never mind him being an ultra dangerous badass swordsman. I've never witnessed a wavier afro than what my guy has. Just look at how it floats in the breeze. But anyway, Afro is one of the most badass dudes you can come across. It doesn't matter what color or what anime. Bleach, quite frankly, has an overabundance of solid characters to choose from, but Yoroichi will have to be my choice. I don't normally sexualize anime, but she is one of the sexiest anime characters to ever exist. That, coupled with her being one of the most respected figures in Bleach, cements her as one of my highest picks for this video. She's the type of character that grabs your attention each and every time she makes an appearance on the screen. I haven't yet met a single person who dislikes Yoroichi Shihoin. Now, concerning Naruto. The Hidden Cloud Village is basically a village with a large population of solid looking black characters, and typically the first character people would choose would be Killer Bee. The second would be the fourth Raikage, but I'm gonna go with Darui, the right hand man of the Raikage and the man who would become the fifth Raikage. For some reason, I just like his chilled vibe, and for this specific video, I think it is a perfect choice, and in some ways, he kind of feels like a more badass version of Shikamaru to me. Darui is one of the guys that stood out the most to me during the 4th Great Shinobi War. I like his ability, specifically his Gale style, Kekkei Genkai, where he infuses lightning and water style chakra natures. He also has the ability to use black lightning, and that is just cool to me considering there is a black DC character with lightning powers named Black Lightning, and his Black Lightning attack is called Black Panther, and Black Panther is a Marvel black character. That could of course just be pure coincidence, but that is why Darui is my number 2. Akiji is gonna be my final pick for this video because in this selection, he is my absolute favorite and could be described as literally the coolest character in the video. He could also be considered one of the strongest characters in One Piece. I know this video isn't about power, but him being powerful just adds more fuel to how great he is. I mean, have you ever seen a character travel the ocean by riding a bike? That is just a disgusting flex. Aokiji's ability is so OP that his power was able to permanently change the climate of an entire island. Okay, it was half an island, but if there ever were an anime character's powers I would love to have, it would surely be the power of this man. But hey, that is going to be the end of this video. Comment on your favorite black anime characters or characters that you perceive as black and that you connect to the most. I am really interested to see your opinions. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe so we can get to the ultimate goal of 1000.